You know, I made a video. I was talking about heaven. Where is heaven? Heaven not being a place, or less a state of mind. But if that's the case, where is hell? You know, again, I have to refer back to some of the things that I was taught as a child, in church, uh, about hell, and they would combine it with this place called the Lake of Fire. Fire and brimstone, place for eternal torment, pain, lack. You won't have what you need, won't have a drop of water, just getting burned up forever. And I gotta say, that's pretty that's pretty brutal. I mean, that's I've seen some brutal things in my lifetime. I've seen some things I never want to see again. But that right there, that image is probably worse, definitely worse than anything that I have ever seen in my life. This lake of fire, eternal torment, torture, pain, lack, right? So that's what I was taught hell was, right? It's a place for the bad people. Don't do the right things in life, you go to hell. What always confused me, though, was it almost seems the way it was laid out that you could do everything right for years and years and years, and then you slip up and you do something wrong. Say you lost your temper, you just went off the handle, did something really, really bad, and next thing you know, you wake up, you're in hell. And it's all bad forever. There's like no forgiveness. I mean, you're just going to burn and burn and burn forever. That, my friend, is brutal. But where is hell? That's the question. Where is hell? Where's hell at? And just like when you think about heaven, we're all taught, we all come to believe, a lot of us come to believe that heaven is up. So hell is the opposite of heaven. It's down, down, down. And just like with heaven, I said that I believe that heaven might not be a place, but more or less a state of mind. I say the same thing about hell, right? Rather being down in a physical sense, because how deep do we need to go? I mean, is heaven like 10 feet down, 6 feet down? I mean, hell, is it 6 feet down, 10 feet down, 100 feet down, bottom of the ocean, just below the crust? I mean, heck, if you keep going down further and further, and I'll say it in two different senses. If you're a globalist, you believe in the globe, the round earth floating in space, then if you keep going down, then you end up in like China or something, right? If you believe in a flat earth and the earth is on this big table with a dome on top of it, you keep going down, I guess you'll fall out of the bottom, out of the table, and end up on the floor, right? So you're on God's floor now, right? So where is hell, right? Again, down, down, down. I think that's down, down, down vibrationally. In other words, it's all the negative thoughts and beliefs and feelings that we have. And if you think about it, what is hell? Hell is a place of pain, right? Pain, a negative feeling, something that hurts. Physical pain, you got emotional pain, right? There's more than one type of pain, but ultimately, pain is something that just doesn't feel good. And pain is often a sign of something else. Pain's not really all bad. It's good pain. Might not feel good, but it's your body or your mind telling you something just isn't right. And we should listen to that pain, because we experience pain for a reason. Another concept of hell is a place of punishment. Just like heaven is a place of reward. Hell is the place of punishment. It's where you go when you've done something wrong, when you didn't do what you're supposed to do. In fact, the word sin, one definition of sinning, which is the bad thing, sends you to hell, is to fall short. To sin is to fall short. Think about that for a second. To sin is to fall short. So if you fall short and you don't do something that you should do, you could end up not having the things that you need. Kind of like hell. Kind of like the universe's or nature's punishment for not doing the things that you need to do or you should do. And then the other concept of hell is it's a place of lack. Again, you don't have what you need. Not even that drop of water. When you're burning on fire forever, eternal torment. That is hell. But if you think about it, you could literally experience pain, a series of negative outcomes or bad things happening. It's like you just can't get a break. And you've been punished for something, whether it's by a person who doesn't feel like you treated them well, or society punishing you for something you did, or, being punished, held accountable. Sometimes it's the same thing, sometimes it's not. Lack, not having what you need, can't pay the bills, can't pay the rent, can't pay the car note, cars get repossessed, out on the street, you're homeless, you don't have what you need, you're starving, you need some food, you can't afford any food. That's hell. That is hell right here on earth. What gets me, though, is how a lot of people think that hell comes later, right? All the suffering, all the pain, all the punishment, all the lack that they experience, rather, right here on earth, they don't see that as hell. That's just life, right? And if I just suffer through it, one day I will die. And then when I die, I can go to heaven. So they spend their whole life going through hell, trying to get to heaven. And that's one of the things that I think is crucial. It's kind of odd. The English language leaves us clues, right? That's what I like about the English language. It's literally littered with clues. One of those is in the forms of the figures of speech is the phrase going through hell. Going through hell, not to hell. Because my understanding of hell was once you got there ain't no leaving hell. You stuck. You're just going to sit there and burn forever, right? You crispy, on fire, forever. So, ain't no leaving. So, where does this phrase go through? Go through hell. Think about it. Where'd that come from? Because sometimes you got to go through some pain. You got to take some punishment. You got to go without in order to get to where you want to be, in order to get that heaven, at least a piece of heaven. In order to find heaven, sometimes you got to go through hell. Hell's not a place. It's a state of mind. You're not going through this place. You're not driving through looking at all these lakes and fire and burning up stuff. At least not literally. You're going through a negative state of consciousness, a negative state of mind. You're going through hell. Hell on earth. I found hell. Hell's right here on earth. And you get to choose whether you want to go there, stay there, dwell there, be there, or if you want to dwell somewhere else. And biblically speaking, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Doesn't sound like it's far away to me. Sounds like it's right here, staring you in the face. And you have to make a decision as to whether or not you want to go to heaven, or if you want to live in hell. Now, what happens after that, I couldn't tell you. I'm one of those people that say, I don't know. I can say, I don't know. I know the energy is not destroyed. It's merely transformed. Confident in that. But can't tell you what happens after you die. I don't think anybody can. I don't know anybody who's ever come back. But I can tell you, you have a choice of what you want this existence to be like. I have a choice of what I want this existence to be like. That's why I'm out here in heaven right now. In any case, do something to make yourself better. Because if I know anything, I know this. When you become a better person, your world becomes a better place. Peace.